Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. She warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. When he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart. As punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside the castle with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom for many years. If he could learn to love another and earn her love in return, by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For whom could ever learn to love a beast?
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day's like the one before. Little town full of little people, waking up to say, there goes the baker with his tray like always, the same old bread and rolls to sell. Every morning's just the same since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Belle.
Morning, Monsieur.
Where are you off to?
The bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful story about a beanstalk and an ogre and...
That's nice. Marie, baguettes. Hello.
Look, there she goes. That girl is strange, no question. Dazed and distracted, can't you tell?
And the part of any crowd, 'cause her head's up on some cloud.
No denying she's a funny girl, that Belle.
Bonjour.
Good day.
How is your farm?
Bonjour.
Good day.
Good morning. Success, that's who it's been.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Wow, Belle.
Hello, I've come to return the book I borrowed.
Finished already?
Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new?
Not since yesterday. Why don't you go over there and take a look?
All right. I'll borrow... this one.
That one? But you've read it twice.
Well, it's my favorite. Far off places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
Well, if you like it all that much, it's yours.
But, Madame...
I insist.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
She doesn't do this I wonder if she's feeling well. With a dreamy, far-off look, and her nose stuck in a book. What a puzzle to the rest of us is that.
Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part.
in the whole world.
I know.
No beast alive stands a chance against you, and no girl for that matter.
It's true, LeFou, and I've got my eye set on that one.
With the inventor's daughter?
Yep, she's the one, the lucky girl I'm gonna marry.
But she's...
The most beautiful girl in town.
I know, but...
And that makes her the best. And don't I deserve the best?
Well, of course you do.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there's only she, who's as beautiful as me. So I'm making plans to woo and marry Belle.
But there he goes, isn't he dreaming? Monsieur Gaston, oh, he's so cute. It's still my heart, I'm on the grave. He's such a tall and strong.
Pardon.
Good day.
You call this baby?
Please let me through.
There must be more than this provincial life.
There she goes, that girl is strange but special. A most peculiar mademoiselle. It's a pity and a sin.
She doesn't quite fit in. She really is a funny girl. A beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl. Hello, Belle.
Bonjour, Gaston. Excuse me. Gaston, may I have my book, please?
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
Well, some people use their imagination.
Belle, it's about time you got your head out of these books and paid attention to more important things.
Hint, hint.
Like you?
Exactly. The whole town's talking about it. It's not right for a woman to read. Soon she starts getting ideas and thinking.
Gaston, you are positively primeval.
Why, thank you, Belle. What do you say you and me take a walk over to the tavern and take a look at my trophies?
What do you say we don't?
Come on, Belle. I think I know how you feel about me.
You can't even imagine. Gaston, please! I have to get inside to help my father.
That crazy old fool. He needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way.
Yeah, don't talk about her father that way.
My father is not crazy. He is a genius. Papa!
Some genius.
What's a genius?
Now, LeFou, I want you to go out into the woods and get me the biggest, healthiest deer you can find.
Oh, not the woods. Anything but the woods. You know I hate the woods.
Just get me a deer for my wedding feast.
Not the woods. It's dark and spooky. There's bugs and spiders and...
Papa, are you all right?
I'm fine, but I can't for the life of me figure out why that happened. This isn't the stubbornest piece of...
Papa!
I'm about ready to give up on this hunk of junk.
Oh, you always say that.
I mean it this time. I'll never get that boneheaded contraption to work.
Yes, you will. And you'll win first prize at the fair tomorrow. And become a world-famous inventor.
You really think so?
You know I do. I always have.
Well, we better get cracking then. This thing ain't gonna fix itself. Now, let me see. What about that dog-legged clincher?
Papa?
Oh. Did you have a good time in town today?
I got a new book.
You do love those books.
Well, they take me away to wonderful places where there's adventure and mystery and romance and happy endings. Papa, if I ask you something, would you answer me honestly?
Don't I always?
Do you think I'm odd?
My daughter? Odd? No way do you get an idea like that?
I don't know, it's just that, well, People talk.
They talk about me, too. No, we're not odd, it's true. No family ever saner, except one uncle who, well, maybe let that pass. In all you say or do, you couldn't make it plainer. You are your mother's daughter, therefore you are class.
So I should just accept I'm simply not like them.
They are the common herd, and you can take my word. You are unique, creme de la creme. No matter what you do, I'm on your side. And if my point of view is somewhat misty-eyed, there's nothing clearer in my life than what I wish and feel for you. And that's a lot, no matter what.
No matter what they say, you make me proud. I love the funny way you stand out from the crowd.
It's my intention, my invention shows the world out there someday just what we've got. No matter what. Now some may say all fathers just exaggerate.
That every daughter's great.
You are.
And every daughter tends to say her father's tops.
She pulls out all the stops to praise him,
And quite rightly.
No matter what the pain, we come this far. I pray that you remain exactly as you are. This really is a case of father knowing best.
And daughter too.
You're never strange.
Don't ever change.
You're all I've got, no matter what. Now, what do you say we give her a try?
All right.
Okay, stand back. Here we go.
It works!
It does. It does.
You did it, Papa! You really did it! You'll win first prize at the fair tomorrow, I know it!
Maybe I will at that.
I almost forgot. I made you a scarf for good luck.
Now I know I'll win. And we'll leave this town and travel all those places that you read about in your books. All right. Well, I'm off.
Goodbye, Papa.
Bye-bye, Belle.
Be careful.
First prize is nearly mine. It's quite my best invention. So simple yet complex, so massive yet so small. This triumph of design will be my old age pension. That is providing I can find the fair at all. I must have missed a sign. I should have paid attention. Drats. That's not a nightingale. And not a mating call. Wolves! Stay back. Get away. Help! Someone help me. Let me in. Let me in. Hello? Hello?
Well, now you've done it. I told you not to let him in.
We cannot leave him for the wolves.
Is anyone home?
Maybe if we keep quiet, he'll go away.
Is anyone here?
Not a word, Lumiere, not one word.
I don't mean to intrude. I lost my way in the woods and I need a place to stay for the night.
Poor fellow. Oh, Cogsworth, have a heart. Monsieur, you're welcome here.
I heard that. I know there's someone here and I think you to step out where I can see you.
Hello.
And goodbye.
Wait. You're a clock and you're talking.
Astonishing, isn't it? And quite inexplicable. Goodbye.
Cogsworth, I'm surprised at you. Where are your manners?
We've got to get him out of here before the master finds out.
This is astonishing. How is this accomplished?
Really, sir, if you just... Ow! Stop that! Stop it, I say! Stop! Stop it! Really, sir, do you mind?
Well, I'm stumped. Maybe it's some kind of newfangled scientific gadget?
I, sir, am not a gadget!
Well, I beg your pardon. It's just, I've never seen a
Bless you.
Oh, monsieur, you're chilled to the bone. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
No, I forbid it. Lumiere, as head of this household, I demand you stop right there. Oh, not the master's chair. I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this.
What have we here? Do my eyes deceive me, or is this a man? It's been so long since I've seen a real man. No offense, Lumiere. Bonjour, monsieur. Mind if I sit here?
Oh, well, hello.
All right, that's enough. I'm in charge here, and...
How would you like a nice pot of tea, sir? It'll warm you up in no time.
Oh, yes, please.
No tea. He'll be here all night. No tea!
There you are.
It's just what I needed.
Oh, I think I scared him, Mama.
Well, hello there, little fella. What's your name?
Chip.
Figures.
Care for a blanket, monsieur? I just love other men.
Babette, you are always trying to make me jealous. Well, it won't work. Not this time.
Me? What about you with Simon?
Jacques?
Michel?
Pierre?
Veronica?
Veronica.
Lumiere, listen to me. We have got to get him out of here. Do you have any idea what the master would do if
Cogsworth, calm yourselves. The master will never have to know. As I was saying, he is bound to find out sooner or later.
Should we hide, Mama?
No, remain calm. There's absolutely no reason to panic.
Lumiere's right. There's absolutely no reason to panic. May I borrow this?
There's a stranger here.
Master, allow me to explain. The gentleman was set upon by wolves.
Who let him in?
Oh, Master, may I take this opportunity to say I was against it from the start?
Who dared to disobey me?
Oh, dear.
You have all betrayed me. Who are you?
Maurice,
What are you doing in my castle?
I lost my way in the woods.
You are not welcome here.
I'm sorry. I'll just be on my way.
It's hideous, isn't it?
No,
You came to stare at the beast, haven't you?
no, I was meaning no harm. I was just looking for a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay.
It's so. Girls! I'm just getting married. Don't tell me a little thing like that's gonna change your feelings for me.
Oh, no. No. Never.
And we'll still have our little rendezvous, won't we?
Oh, yes. Yes. Always. You see, I can massage you. I can do whatever I want. You know.
Good. Well, if we're gonna have a wedding, I guess I better propose to the bride. Run along now. Hello? Anyone home? Belle? Hello? Belle, it's me. Gaston.
What a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it, though? I'm just full of surprises. For you, mademoiselle.
A miniature portrait. Of you. You shouldn't have.
Don't mention it. You know, Belle, there isn't a girl in town who wouldn't love to be in your shoes. This is the day all your dreams come true.
Gaston, what could you possibly know about my dreams?
Plenty. You've been dreaming just one dream nearly all your life. Hoping, scheming, just one thing. Will you be a wife? Will you be some He-Man's property? Good news that He-Man's me. This equation, girl plus man, doesn't help just you. On occasion, women can have their uses too, mainly to extend the family tree. Pumpkin, extend with me. We'll be having sons galore.
Inconceivable.
Each built 6'4".
Unbelievable.
Each one stuffed with every Gaston gene.
I'm not hearing
You'll
this.
be raising house with pride.
Just incredible.
Each day gratified.
So unwettable.
That you are part of this idyllic scene. Picture this. A rustic hunting lodge. My latest kill roasting on the fire. My little wife massaging my feet. While the little ones play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, Belle. Strapping boys like me.
Imagine that.
I can see that we will share all that love implies. We shall be the perfect pair, rather like my thighs. You are face to face with destiny. All roads lead to the best things in life are all's wells that ends with me. escape me, there's no way. Certain as do-re, bell when you marry. So, Belle, will it be? Is it yes or is it, oh, yes?
I just don't deserve you.
Who does? Me.
But thanks for asking.
So, how'd it go?
Oh, you know that, Belle. Always playing hard to get.
She turned you down?
For now. But I'll have Belle to be my wife. Make no mistake about that.
Well, gee, if she turned him down, then maybe I still have a chance.
You imagine, he asked me to marry him. Me, the wife of that boorish, brainless. Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. No, sir, not me. I guarantee it. I want much more than this provincial life. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
Hey, Bob, have you seen Gaston?
You just missed him. Wait a minute. Where did you get that scarf?
In the woods. Pretty nice, huh?
This belongs to my father.
Yeah, well, finders keepers.
LeFou, I want you to think hard and tell me exactly where you found that.
No.
Think!
Somewhere in the woods.
Harder!
In the crossroads, okay? Ow.
Then he must be out there somewhere still. LeFou, you have to take me back.
Oh no, not the woods again.
Don't you see? Something must have happened. You have to take me back.
Not in your life.
Then I'll find him myself.
Couldn't keep quiet, could we? Just had to invite him to stay, didn't we? Serve him tea, sit in the master's chair.
I was being hospitable.
Rubbish.
Oh, Cogsworth, you can blame me for trying to maintain what's left of our humanity. Look at us. Look at you.
What about me?
Well, you've always been insufferable, but each day you've gotten a little more inflexible, a little more tightly wound, a little more ticked off.
Please spare me the stupid puns.
At least we aren't as far gone as some of the others. You know what happened to Michelle?
She always was too vain about her looks. That's exactly what she's become.
A vanity.
Little drawers, mirrors, the works.
And you know Jean-Claude.
Who?
Jean-Claude, you remember him, not too bright, dumb as
A brick?
the whole wall.
Jean-Claude's a brick wall?
That's him in the kitchen behind the stove.
Tisk, tisk.
And you know William, the houseboy.
That mealy-mouthed little bootlicker. I never liked him. He was always groveling at the master's feet.
He's a doormat.
Perfect.
It's happening faster with some of the others, but we're not that far along. Slowly but surely, as every day passes, we will all gradually become things.
I just don't see why we had to get dragged into this whole spell business. It's not like we were the ones who threw that old beggar woman out on her ear.
No, but are we not responsible too for helping to make him the way he is?
I suppose so.
All I know is I will eventually melt away to nothing. I just hope there's something left of me if the master ever breaks a spell.
Hold on, old man. We've got to hold on.
Hello? Is anyone here?
It's a
Hello?
girl.
Yes, of course, I can see it's a girl.
It's a girl. Mademoiselle.
Lumiere, let me...
Yoo-hoo.
Just a word, that's all I'm asking for.
Well, you're not gonna believe what I saw. Not in a million thousand years, not in a trillion million thousand years.
Yes, dear.
No, really, it's the greatest thing. It's the thing everybody's been waiting for since, I don't know when.
Right, Chip, what is it?
There's a girl in the castle.
Bless my soul, wouldn't that be lovely?
But there is, I saw her.
Now, Chip, I'll not have you running around making up wild stories, getting everyone's hopes up for no reason. Mrs. Potts, did you hear? There's a girl in the castle.
See, I told ya, and she's real pretty too.
Well, I don't know about all of that.
The girl we have been waiting for. She is here to break the spell.
Wait a minute. Let's not be hasty.
Isn't it wonderful after all these years? Oh, happy, happy day.
Stop that!
We should tell the others, no?
Yes. No. Wait a minute!
Hello? Is anyone here? Please, I'm looking for my father.
Belle, is that you?
Papa!
How did you find me?
Your hands are like ice. We have to get you out of here.
You must go.
Who's done this to you?
There's no time to explain. You got to go, now.
I'm not gonna just leave you here. Who's there? I know someone's there. Who are you?
The master of this castle.
Then you're the one who's responsible for this. Release my father at once.
I am the master of this castle, and I do not take orders from anyone. Throw her out.
No, wait. Forgive me. Please let him out. Can't you see he's not well?
Then he should not have trespassed here.
But he's an old man. He could die.
He came to my home uninvited, and now he'll suffer the consequences.
Please, I'll do anything.
Belle.
There's something you can do.
Wait, please.
I said there's something you can do.
Take me instead.
No.
What did you say?
Take me instead.
Belle, you don't know what you're doing.
You would do that? You would take his place?
If I did, would you let him go?
Yes, but you must promise to stay here. Forever.
No.
Forever?
Forever! Or he dies in the dungeon.
That's not fair. Wait. Come into the light.
Make your choice.
Belle, listen to me. I'm old. I've lived my life.
You have my word.
Done.
Papa! Papa!
Take him to the crossroads.
Wait! No! Not yet!
Please, I'm begging you. Spare my daughter. Look over. Let her go. Belle! Belle!
Master, since the girl is going to be with us for quite some time, you might want to make her room more comfortable.
You didn't let me say goodbye.
What?
I'll never see him again. And I didn't even get to say goodbye.
I'll show you to your room.
My room? But I thought I was...
Do you want to stay in that dungeon?
No.
Then follow me. This is your home now. You're free to go anywhere you'd like except for the West Wing.
Why? What's in the
It's
West?
forbidden! You are never going to set foot there. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
This is your room. I hope you'll be comfortable here. If you ever need anything, my servants will attend you. And one more thing. You will join me for dinner. That is not a request.
Yes, I made the choice. For Papa, I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that what you've done is right, well then, you're a fool. Think again. Is this home? Is this where I must learn to be happy? Never dreamed that a home could be dark and cold. I was told every day in my childhood, even when we grow old, home will be where the heart is. Never were words so true. My heart's far, far away. Home is too. What I'd give to return to the life that I knew lately, and to think I complained of that dull provincial town. Is this home? Am I here for a day or forever? Shut away from the world until who knows when. Oh, but then, as my life has been altered once, it can change again. Build higher walls around me, change every lock and key. Nothing lasts, nothing holds all of me. My heart's far, far away, home and free. Who is it?
Mrs. Potts here. I thought you might like some tea.
Come in.
Nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world seem a bit brighter. But you're Mrs. Potts, dear. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Careful, darling!
Who are you?
Me, I am Madame de la Grande Bouche. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Sorry.
You see, they've forgotten all about me. One can be, and I quote, the toast of Europe, the bread and starch you ever graced the stage, would fall under one spell.
Shh. This is impossible.
I know it is, but here we are. Now, what shall we dress you in for dinner? Oh, well, how would you like to borrow one of my gowns? Let's see what I have in my drawers. Here we are. I wore this the night I performed at the Royal Opera. The king himself was there, of course. I wouldn't have a prayer to fit into it now. You take it.
That's very kind of you, but I'm not going to dinner.
Of course you are. You'd heard what the master had said.
Well, he may be your master, but he's not mine. I'm sorry. This is all just happening so fast.
That was a very brave thing you did, my dear.
We all think so.
I'm going to miss my papa so much.
Cheer up, child. I know things may seem bleak right now, but you mustn't despair. We're here to see you through. I hope that we'll be friends, though I don't know you well. If anyone can make the most of living here, then Belle, it's you. And who knows, you may find home here too.
Who does she think she is? That girl is tangled with the wrong man.
Darn right!
No one says no to Gaston. Disgraced. Rejected. Publicly humiliated. Oh, it's more than I can bear.
More beer?
What for? Nothing helps. I'm disgraced.
Who, you? Never. Gaston, you gotta pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here likes to beat you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's taught and inspired by you. And it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston. There's no man in town half as manly, perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
Gaston is the best and the rest is all drip.
Ow!
In no wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me's covered in hair.
In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating patooey. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. But now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge.
Whoa! Ah! Wow! My, what a guy like Gaston! Hello. Hey, yeah! Woo! Hey, hey, yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Girls, there's plenty to go around.
Woo!
Come on, boys! I use antlers in all of my decorating.
What a guy!
Drinks on the food. Maurice?
He's got her locked in a dungeon. Belle, we must go at once, not a minute to lose.
Whoa! Slow down, old man. Who's got Belle locked in a dungeon?
A beast, a horrible, monstrous beast.
Is it a big beast?
Huge. Yes. Hideously ugly.
And sharp, cruel fangs!
Yes, will you help me?
All right, old man. We'll help you out.
Oh, thank you, thank you. All right then, I'll go back up there and get her on myself.
He's always good for a laugh!
Oh, crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime.
I know, but that wacky old kook is Belle's father, and his sanity's only so-so. Now the wheels on my head have been turning since I looked at that loony old man. See, I promised myself I'd be married to Belle, and so I'm evolving a plan. If I...
Yes!
Then we...
No, would she?
Yes!
No, I get it!
Let's go!
No one like Gaston.
Take cheap shots like Gaston.
Tend to persecute harmless crackpots like Gaston.
Yes, I'm endlessly, wildly resourceful.
Down to the depths you descend.
I won't even be mildly remorseful.
Just as long as you get what you want in the end.
Who has brains like Gaston?
Entertains like Gaston.
Who can make up these endless refrains like Gaston? So his marriage we soon will be celebrating. My, what a guy, Gaston.
Is dinner ready, Mrs. Potts? Just about. I haven't the foggiest idea of what she likes to eat, so I've cooked up everything in the kitchen. Good, good. Yes, well, don't just stand there gaping. Get back to work.
You tell him.
I can't. Tell me what?
Now, don't get upset, but there's something on your back.
What on earth are you talking about? Ah! What is that?
It appears to be a winding handle of sorts.
Well, get it off of me.
It won't come off.
What do you mean it won't come off? It wasn't there when I went to bed last night. Where did it come from? Why is this happening to me? It's the spell, I'm afraid.
Just try to relax.
Relax? Relax? How can I relax with this appendage on my back? And there's no dignity left for me? And what's going to go next? My mind?
Oh, calm down, my friend. It will be all right.
I'm frightened, Lumiere.
I know, but you are not alone.
We're all in this together.
Time for dinner. Where is she?
Perhaps I should see about her. Won't be a minute.
I told her to come down. What's taking so long?
Try and be patient, sir. The girl has lost her father and her freedom all in one day.
So, Master, have you thought that this could be the girl to break the spell?
Of course I have. I'm not a fool.
Good. So, you fall in love with her, she falls in love with you, and poof. The spell is broken, we'll be human by midnight.
Lumiere, it's not that easy. These things take time.
But we don't have time. The rose has already begun to wilt.
It's no use. She's so beautiful and I'm... Well, look at me.
He has a point.
Master, you must help us see past all of this.
But I don't know how.
Well, you can start by making yourself more presentable. Straighten up. Try and act like a gentleman.
Impress her with your rapier wit.
But be gentle.
Shower her with compliments.
But be sincere.
And above all...
What?
You must control your temper.
Well?
What?
Where is she?
Who? Oh, yes. The girl. Well, actually, she's in the process of, circumstances being what they are, she's not coming. She's not coming.
What did you say?
I said she's not coming.
We'll see about that.
Your Lordship, Your Grace, Your Eminence, let's not be hasty.
Stay where you are. I thought I told you to come down to dinner.
I'm not hungry.
I am the master of this castle, and I'm telling you to come down to dinner.
And I'm telling you, I'm not hungry.
You're hungry if I say you're hungry.
Don't be ridiculous.
What did you say?
You can't go around ordering people to be hungry or not. It doesn't work like that. Besides, it's rude.
Oh, rude is it? Then how about this? If you don't come down to dinner with me, then I will drag you by the hair.
Master, that may not be the best way to win the girl's affections.
Please, attempt to be a gentleman.
But why is she being so difficult? Why are you being so difficult?
Why are you being such a bully?
Because I want you to come down to dinner.
So, you admit you're being a bully?
Deep breaths, Master, deep breaths.
I'll give her one last chance. Would you be so kind as to join me for dinner?
Pa.
Please?
No, thank you.
Fine, then starve.
Master, please.
She does it with me, then she doesn't eat at all.
What were we thinking? We'll never be human again.
So it appears. Well, what would you two have us do? Give up? I can't give up until I hear the sounds of my boys' laughter running through these halls again. Quite right, Mrs. Potts. We mustn't give up while we still have a chance. Lumiere, stand watch at the door, and if there is the slightest change, inform me at once.
Oui, mon capitaine.
I ask nicely, but she refuses. What does she want me to do? Beg? Show me the girl.
Now, I know the master can be quite temperamental, but underneath all that matted fur, he's not such a bad fellow. Why don't you give him a chance?
Why should I? Did he give my father a chance?
Well, no. But once you get to know him...
I don't want to get to know him. I don't want anything to do with him.
I'm just fooling myself. She'll never see me as anything but a monster. How long must this go on? This cruel trick of fate. I simply made one careless wrong decision, and then the witch was gone and left me in this state, an object of revulsion and derision, hated. Is there no one who can show me how to win the world's forgiveness? No! What did they say? Shower her with compliments. Impress her with your wit. Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman.
Babette, come to me, my little flower. Oh, achoo.
It's my hands, isn't it? You do not love me anymore. Oh, this horrible, horrible spell.
Ah, chérie, you cut me to the quick. Do you think a little thing like that would change my feelings for you? Now you really tickle my fancy.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, no, no. I've been burnt by you before.
Ooh.
I need halls. Can you find me halls?
Actually, madame, I am a little hungry.
So, I will ring for Mrs. Potts and I'll sing you an aria while we wait.
That's all right. I think I was just gonna go myself.
Oh, okay. But I don't think the master's going to like this.
I know.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I like this girl. I like her spunk. Well, if you ask me, she was just being stubborn. After all, the master did say please. I think that may be the first time we've ever heard him use that word before. I believe you're right. You see, she's already starting to have good influence on him. Ah, there you are, dearie. Glad to see you out and about. I am Cogsworth, head of the household.
Was the girl? She's gone. I swear my eyes never left thee. Enchanté, mademoiselle.
This is Lumiere. Stop it! Stop that! If there's anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable, anything at all.
Actually, I am a little hungry.
Except that. Cogsworth, well, you heard what the master said. Oh, pish tosh! I'm not about to let a poor child go hungry. All right. Glass of water, crust of bread.
Cogsworth, I'm surprised at you. She's not a prisoner. She's our guest. We must make her feel welcome here.
All right, dinner, but keep it down. If the master finds out, it'll be our necks.
Of course, of course. But what's dinner without a little music?
Music?
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, I invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie a napkin round your neck, chérie, and we'll provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why, we only live to serve. Try the race stuff.
It's delicious.
Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France, and a dinner here is never second best. Come on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We are guests, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie en pudding en flambé. We'll prepare and serve with flair at culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquets are prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, while the flat was entertaining. I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks. Come on and lift your glass, you won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining, we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Be our guest.
pies and corn, and thank the Lord I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With desserts to a tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft shoeing, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Clean it up, we want the company first. We got a lot to do. Is it one up or two? For you our guest. She's our guest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without his soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat, and lazy, you walked in and oops-a-daisy. Babette!
Come to me, my little fluff.
Napkin, s'il vous plaît. Be our guest, our command is your request. It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your tea. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you, we'll keep going. Cause by cause, one by one, till you shout, enough, I'm done. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Come on, you prop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our guest.
Good show, everyone. Good show. Well done. Well done. Oh, my. Look at the time. Off to bed.
Oh, I couldn't possibly go to bed now. It's my first time in an enchanted castle.
Enchanted? Who said anything about the castle being enchanted? It was you, wasn't it?
Oh, no. I figured it out for myself. I'd like to take a look around if that's all right.
Perhaps you'd like a tour?
Wait a minute. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. We don't want you-know-who poking around you-know-where, if you know what I mean.
Perhaps you'd like to take me. I'm sure you know everything there is to know about the castle.
Well, actually I do. May I draw your attention to the hand-painted ceilings, complete with cherubs frolicking in delight amongst the nymphs and centaurs. And if you note the unusual inverted archways, you'll see yet another example of the late neoclassic Baroque period. And as I always say, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it! May I direct direct your attention to the flying buttresses above the aviary.
Oh, Lumiere, it's all so beautiful. I had no idea. If only he weren't here.
Act like a gentleman? I am nothing but a fool.
And thanks to some quick thinking on my part, the disaster was averted. And that was the last time a stone of that weight was quarried in the area.
What's over there?
Nothing. Nothing at all of any interest in the West Wing.
Ah, so that's the West Wing.
Nice going.
I wonder what he's hiding up there.
Hiding! What's an idea? Hiding!
Well, then why else would it be forbidden?
Perhaps Mademoiselle would like to see something else. We have exquisite tapestries dating all the way back to the Aloysius the Pretentious.
Maybe later.
Perhaps you'd like to see our gardens or our libraries.
You have a library?
With books.
Oh yes, scads of books, mountains of books, forests, cascades, cloudbursts, swamps of books.
Books with pictures, books with words.
More words than you'd ever be able to read in a lifetime.
Books in every subject from every author who ever put pen to paper.
Don't touch that!
Sorry.
What are you doing here?
I
told you never to come here.
I know.
Do you realize what you could have done? Get out!
No,
You have no right to be here. No right. Oh no.
Don't touch me!
No,
Promise or no promise, I'm not staying here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to frighten you. I have so little left of me. So little left. And in my twisted face, there's not the slightest trace of anything that even hints of kindness. And from my tortured shape, no comfort, no escape. I see but deep within is utter blindness, hopeless. As my dream dies, as the time flies, love a lost illusion, helpless, unforgiven, cold and driven to this sad conclusion. No beauty could move me, no goodness improve me, no power on earth if I can't love her. No passion could reach me, no lesson could teach me how I could have loved her and make her love me too. If I can't love her, then who? Long ago I should have seen all the things I could have been. Careless and unthinking, I moved onward. No pain could be deeper. No life could be cheaper. No point anymore if I can't love her. No spirit could win me. No hope left within me. Hope I could have loved her and make her set me free. If it's not to be, if I can't love her, let the world be done with me.
let me see. Don't do that. Just hold still.
Ow! That hurts!
If you'd hold still, it wouldn't hurt as much.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have ran away.
Well, if you hadn't frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
You should have been in the West Wing.
And you should learn to control your temper. Now hold still. This may sting a little. By the way, thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
Well, that's more like it. I knew they could get along if they tried.
So, the ice is broken, at last.
And not a moment too soon, either. Have you taken a good look at the rose lately? It is losing petals at an alarming rate. Not to mention, I can hardly bend over at all anymore.
Clearly, we need to give them a little push. We must come up with a nice romantic way to draw them closer together.
I have just the thing. How about we warm you two up with a nice bowl of soup?
Soup?
Trust me.
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. But now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
There. Come along, dearie. Let's get you out of those wet things.
She glanced this way, I thought I saw. But when we touched, it didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore. But then she's never looked at me this way before. When she smiles at me, I get all choked up. My heart starts pounding and I can't breathe.
Good.
That's good?
Excellent.
I've never felt this way about anyone before. I want to give her something. But what?
Well, there are the usual things. Flowers, chocolates, promises you don't intend to keep.
No, this is no ordinary girl. It has to be something special, something that'll spark her interest, something.
What? Are you sure? Well,
say something about the dress.
it's pink.
A compliment.
Oh, what a beautiful dress.
Thank you.
Belle,
Yes?
I want to show you something. But first, you must close your eyes. It's a surprise.
Get the girl.
Can I open them?
All right. Now.
I can't believe it! I've never seen so many books in my whole life! New and a bit alarming. Who'd have ever thought that this could be true? That he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see. This is one of my favorites, King Arthur. Have you ever read it?
No.
Well, you don't know what you're missing. I can't wait to read it again. Wait, you read it first.
No, you.
No, really, you read it.
No.
No, you.
No. I can't.
You never learned to read?
Only a little and long ago.
Well, it just so happens that this is the perfect book to read aloud. Come here, sit by me.
Well, who'd have thought?
Bless my soul. Well, who'd have known? Well, who indeed?
And who'd have guessed they'd come together on their own?
So peculiar.
Wait and see. A few days more.
There may be something there that wasn't there before. Perhaps there's something there that wasn't there before.
What?
Perhaps there's something there that wasn't there before.
What's there, Mama?
Shh, Chip, I'll tell you when you're older. Come along. Let's give them some privacy.
Mama,
Yes, Chip.
will I ever be a real boy again?
I hope so.
When will I know?
Soon, if it's to be. Soon now. Come along.
Knowing not that this was indeed the legendary sword called Excalibur, Arthur tried to pull it from the stone. He tried once, to no avail. He tried a second time, but still he could not pull it out. Then, for a third time, Arthur pulled forth the sword.
So that must mean he's the king.
Wait and see.
Wow. I never knew books could do that.
Do what?
Take me away from this place and make me forget for a little while
Forget?
who what I am.
We have something in common, you know.
What?
In the town where I come from, the people think I'm odd.
You?
So I know how it feels to be different. And I know how lonely that can be. For the third time, Arthur pulled forth the sword from the stone, and there arose from the people a great shout. Arthur is king.
Told you so.
Yes, and so far he's been a complete gentleman.
You know what, Mama? I have a funny feeling inside. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel kind of bubbly.
It's hope, son. I've been feeling it too.
Ah, we, my little friends, the day we've been waiting for may be at hand.
If only that were true, Lumiere.
Ah, human again.
Human again.
Yes, think what that means. I'll be cooking again, be good looking again, with a mademoiselle on each arm. When I'm human again, only human again, poison polished and gleaming with charm. I'll be courting again, chic and sporting again.
Which should cause several husbands alarm.
I'll hop down off the shelf.
And too sweet to be myself.
I can't wait to be human again.
When we're human again, only human again. When we're knickknacks and what's nots no more.
Little push, little shove, they could wish fall in love.
Ah, shawty, won't it all be top drawer? I wear lipstick and rouge, and I won't be so huge, while I'll easily fit through that door. I'm a souse of affair, I have gowns, I'll have hair. It's my prayer to be human again.
When I'm human again, only human again. When the world once more starts making sense, I'll unwind for a change.
Really, that'll be strange.
Can I help it if I'm tense? In a shack by the sea, I'll sit back sipping tea. Let my early retirement commence. Far from fools made of wax, I'll get down to brass tacks and relax when I'm human again. So sweep the dust from the floor. Let's let some light in the room. I can feel, I can tell someone might break the spell any day now.
Shine up the brass on the door.
Alert, the dust pale and rude. If it all goes as planned, our time might be at hand any day now.
Open the shutters and let
mother heard that Arthur was slain, she stole away to a convent, and nobody could ever make her smile again. That's the end.
Wow, what a beautiful story.
I knew you'd like it. I'd like to ask you for something.
What's that?
A second chance. Would you have dinner with me tonight?
Dinner? With me? You? Oh, that'd be... Oh, yes!
Only human again when the girl finally sets us all free. Cheeks are blooming again, we're rustling again. We'll resume our long lost love and me. We'll be playing again, holidaying again, and we're praying to say yes and be. When we cast off this call, we'll stay straight, we'll walk tall. We're all that we were, thanks to him, thanks to her.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Monsieur Dark.
I don't usually leave the asylum in the middle of the night, but this fella said he'd make it worth my while.
Look, I've got my heart set on marrying Belle, but she needs a little persuasion.
Ha! Turn him down flat.
It's like this, see? There's a danger I'll be thwarted and denied my honeymoon. For the pretty thing I've courted refuses to swoon. So the time has come for a murky plan for which I turn to a murky man.
To find that fiend way better than
the Maison de Lune. I don't take this girl for granted. There's no path I haven't hewed. To her heart no seed unplanted, no flowers unstrewn. But quite amazing to relate, she doesn't want me for her mate.
Which forces him to contemplate
the Maison de Lune.
I don't see how I can be of use, for I don't see how I can be of use. For I lock people up, I'm not a Lonely Hearts Club. I'm a cocoa fish, I'm a nasty, vicious streak.
Please speak.
It's Belle's father, who's your client. She adores the old buffoon. She'll be forced to be compliant.
She'll dance to your tune.
We get the daughter through her dad. You just pronounced the old boy mad.
And was she slammed up in your path?
The Maison de Lune.
Do I make myself entirely clear?
It's the simplest deal of my whole foul career.
Put Maurice away and she'll be here in moment. In a dreadful state, she'll capitulate to me.
Oh, I'll be strapping up an inmate
Very tightly.
Very soon.
but please don't bring him in late. Our check-in's at noon. With the bachelor goodbye.
She'll be my bride.
She'd rather die than have her daddy
Ossified in my sordid saloon.
is the night to confess your love.
I'm not sure I can do this.
You must.
You care for the girl, don't you?
More than anything.
Then why not tell her?
I can't.
You must.
There will be beautiful music, romantic candlelight, provided by myself. And when the moment is right...
How will I know when the moment is right?
You'll feel slightly nauseous.
No. You will know the moment is right because you will feel it in here. And you must speak from the heart.
I must speak from... I can't!
You must!
What are you afraid of?
Nothing!
Master.
I'm afraid she might...
She might what?
Laugh at me.
Somehow, my prince, you must find the courage to take that chance.
Master, look at the rose. There is so little time left.
Here, this might help you bolster your courage.
Ah!
Oh. You can do it, Master. I know you can.
Really don't think I can do this.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Dance with me.
No, I...
Dance with her.
Ever just the same. Ever a surprise. Ever as before. Ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong, certain as the sun. Rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the Beast. Off to the cupboard now, Chip. It's past your bedtime. Good night, love.
Belle,
Yes?
thanks for asking me to dinner.
Dinner was wonderful.
Belle,
Yes?
are you happy here?
Oh, yes. Everyone's so kind. Mrs. Potts.
With me?
Mary. Yes.
I must speak from...
The heart.
Is something wrong?
I was just thinking about my papa. I miss him so much. I wish there was a way I could see him again.
There is a way. This mirror will show you anything you wish to see.
I'd like to see my father, please. Oh no! Papa! He's in the woods. He looks lost. Something's wrong. I should...
Go to him.
What?
You should go to him.
But what about the day?
You're not my prisoner anymore. You haven't been for a long time. Take it with you, so you'll always have something to look back and remember me.
I could never forget you.
Belle,
Yes?
go. Go! Go! I'll never see her again.
Going swimmingly.
I let her go.
You what?
How could you do that?
I had to.
But why? After all this time, he's finally learned to love.
That should be it then. That should break the spell.
It's not enough. She must love him in return. And now it's too late.
No spell has been broken. No words has been spoken. No point anymore if she can't love me. No hope she would do so. No dream to pursue. So I finally know that I will always be in this hopeless state and condemned to wait for death to set me free.
We're finally home.
I don't know what happened. The last thing I remember, I was falling.
Rest here. You were in the woods, Papa. I thought I'd never find you.
But the beast, how did you escape?
I didn't escape. He let me go.
He let you go? That terrible beast?
He's not terrible. In the beginning, I was so frightened. I thought it was the end of everything. But somehow, things changed.
How?
I don't know. It's just, I see him differently now. It's funny. When I look around, I see the whole world differently. There's been a change in me, a kind of moving on from what I used to be. I still depend upon, for now I realize that good can come from bad. It may not make me wise, but oh, it makes me glad, and I change of heart, a change in me. For in my dark despair, I slowly understood my perfect world out there had disappeared for good. But in its place I feel a truer life begin, and it's so good and real, it must come from within. And I never thought I'd leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. I'm where and who I want to be. No change of heart, a change in me. No change of heart, a change in me.
Good evening.
Monsieur Dark.
I've come to collect your father.
What?
Don't worry, we'll take good care of him.
My father's not crazy.
He was raving like a lunatic. We all heard him, didn't we?
All right, come along quietly now.
You can't do this.
Tell us again, old man. Just how big was this beast?
He was enormous, at least 8, and we're like 10 feet tall. It's true, I tell you. What are you doing? Let go of me.
Now tell me, Maurice, when did you first start having these delusions?
They're not delusions. The beast was real, and so was the talking clock.
Poor Belle. It's a shame about your father.
Gaston, you know he's not crazy.
I might be able to clear up this little misunderstanding if
What?
If you'll marry me.
What?
One little word, Belle, that's all it takes.
Never.
Have it your way. Take the old man.
Wait.
No, wait. I can prove my father's not crazy. Show me the beast.
That's him. That's him.
Oh no, he's actually very kind and gentle. I know he looks frightful, but he would never hurt anyone. He's my friend.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you have feelings for this monster.
He's not the monster, Gaston. You are.
She's as crazy as the old man. She says this beast is her friend. Well, I've hunted beasts and I've seen what they can do. The beast will make off with your children. He'll come after them in the night.
He would never do that.
I say we forget the old man and kill the beast.
He'll wreak havoc on our village if we let him wander free.
So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me. Through the mist, through the woods, through the darkness and the shadows. It's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer and we're there at the drawbridge of a castle, but there's something truly terrible inside. It's a beast, he's got fangs, razor sharp ones, massive paws, killer claws for the feast. Hear him roar, see him foam, but we're not going home till he's dead. Good and dead! Kill the beast!
I won't let you do this.
Try and stop us.
Papa, this is all my fault. I have to go back and warn him.
I'm coming with you.
No!
I've lost you once. I'm not going to lose you again.
We'll rid the village of this beast. Who's with me?
Screw your courage to the stinking place. Everyone has got to lead the way.
beast is mine!
Say, you're kind of cute.
Sector Blue, pardon us, my master.
Leave me in peace.
But the castle is under attack.
Doesn't matter anymore. Just let them come.
Mom, dude.
Ha! You're even uglier in the flesh. Get up. What's the matter, beast? Too kind and gentle to fight back? You were in love with her, weren't you? You really think a girl like that would love something like you? What a fool. She despises you, beast, and she sent me here to destroy you. No, it's over, beast. Belle is mine. Let me go, please. I'm begging you.
Get up! Hell,
I'm sorry.
you came back.
Take my hand.
You came back.
Of course I came back. If only I'd come sooner.
Maybe it's better this way.
Don't talk like that. Everything will be fine.
No.
We're together now. You'll see.
At least I get to see you one last.
We are home. We are where we shall be forever. Trust in me, for you know I
Well, look into my eyes. Don't you recognize the beast within the man who's here before you?
It is you! Goodness me! What is happening here? Stop it! Stop that!
This is Potts!
Master!
Lumiere! Cogsworth! Oh my Cogsworth! Let's go find your father.
Who was that young man?
That was the prince.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It most certainly was.
Yoo-hoo! Bonjour, handsome.
Babette, you look so much better.
What do you mean? I thought you liked the way I looked before.
I did. It's just, I like you better this way.
Then you were lying to me?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Well, maybe a little.
Lumiere, I like you better this way too.
Madame, may I say that you look ravishing?
Thank you, Cogsworth. Do you like my gown? I simply can't believe it fits me again after all these years.
It's magnificence in excelsis.
I wore this gown the night I performed at the Royal Opera. The king himself was there.
I know, my dear, you were wonderful.
Thank you, Cogsworth.
Mama! Chip, my boy, my boy!
I think you'll live happily ever after, Mama.
Of course, my dear, of course.
Do I still have to sleep in the cupboard?